California Governor Gavin Newsom has signed a new law that bars local governments from enacting any regulation requiring individuals to show identification before voting. This decision comes as a direct response to a recent ballot measure passed by voters in Huntington Beach, which called for photo ID requirements at the polls. The measure passed with 53.4% of the vote and also sought to increase in-person voting sites and enhance oversight of ballot dropboxes in local elections. As a charter city, Huntington Beach argued it had the authority to manage its own election processes. However, California Secretary of State Shirley and Attorney General Bonta challenged the measure, claiming it conflicted with state voting rights protections. They argued that the proposed law would create unnecessary barriers to voting, particularly for marginalized groups. Bonta defended the lawsuit by stating that California's election laws already have strong protections to prevent fraud while ensuring accessible voting. He added that new restrictions like voter ID requirements could disproportionately affect low-income individuals, people of color, younger or older voters, and those with disabilities. Despite this legal challenge, Huntington Beach did not respond, and the issue has been rendered moot due to the statewide law. The legislation has drawn criticism, most notably from Elon Musk, who criticized Newsom on X, comparing him to the Joker and accusing him of making it illegal to require voter ID in California. Currently, California is one of 14 states without a voter identification requirement. Meanwhile, 24 states require photo ID and 11 allow other forms of identification, such as utility bills or bank statements. As Election Day nears, the topic of voter ID laws remains hotly debated. While some argue that such measures prevent voter fraud, others claim they disenfranchise certain groups. Polls show that a significant majority of Americans, regardless of background, support voter ID requirements, with 77% in favor of requiring photo identification to vote, according to a survey by the Honest Elections Project.